B exercises. Starts with the Pilates hundreds. You tuck in your chin. You lift your head up. Your arms are by your side. You bring your legs up. And you lower your legs a little bit until you feel your back is arching. Then you stop. Then from that position, you oscillate your arms 100 times or as many as you can do. Breathe. In and out. 100 oscillations with your arms. Then we do the bicycle. And the bicycle is one leg is straight, one leg is bent. You reach with your outer hand towards your heel, your inner hand towards your knee, and you bring your right shoulder to your left knee, and you switch. And make sure you're twisting your body and bringing that shoulder to your knee. And really straighten out the legs. Reach with your toes and straighten out your legs as you do. You do this until you fatigue. And that's the second exercise. The third exercise is the swimming on your stomach. So you go on your stomach. Your arms are up, straight, legs are straight. You lift your right leg and, make sure you put a pillow under your stomach for this one. So then you lift your opposite arm and leg and you do it quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have your forehead resting on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was the swim. After that is the clamshell, which you're lying on your side. Your knees are together, your legs are together. You lift your leg up. As you lift your leg up, your right sole of your foot is flat down on your left foot. And you make sure your pelvis doesn't rotate too much. So you pull your stomach muscles in and stop your pelvis from rotating back. So you go up like this and you come down. And you do this until fatigue. Then from this exercise, we went into the Superman exercise. But before you do the Superman exercise, just make sure you do the hamstring stretch, which was this one. You put the back of your hands on the back of your knees and you pull your toes down, your heel up towards the ceiling. You hold this position for 30 seconds. You do it 3 times. And then you do it twice on this side and twice on this side, and you roll the tennis ball on the bottom of your foot, and then you do the Superman exercise. So that was being on your hands and knees, making sure your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and pulling your stomach muscles in. Then you stretch out with your right arm and left leg, steady yourself. Hold it for a count of 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you slowly bring your arms down and you switch so that your left arm and right leg go up. You hold it for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you bring everything down and you do that 3 sets of 10. The next exercise was the hip circles. So you're lying on your side. Your bottom knee is bent. Your top knee is parallel to the floor. And with your heel, you're going to do small circles 10 times clockwise and 10 times counterclockwise. Make sure your leg is in line with your body and your leg is parallel to the floor when you do the circles. So 10 times clockwise, 10 times clockwise. You do it on both legs. Then if after this exercise your hip is sore, then stretch it out. You cross your leg across your knee, your foot across your knee, and then you push that knee away from you. and that will stretch out that hip. Let me do it on this side. That stretches out that hip. The next exercise after that is the TheraBand exercises. So with the TheraBand around your ankle, you stand so that the other end is on this side and you pull your leg out. 2, 3, you do 3 sets of 10 of these. Then you switch so that then you're pulling the TheraBand in. 3 sets of 10 of these. Then after that, you're going to put a TheraBand around your ankles, the loop, the one that's tied. And you're going to bend your knees and your hips, and you're going to walk forward with it, like this. And then you walk back, like this. And that's the next exercise. Then we're going to do the single leg bridges, but for this one as well, you're going to have to do the hamstring stretch first. Again, this one where you stretch out your hamstrings, pull your toes down and heel up towards the ceiling. You do that stretch first, then you're going to lift your pelvis up by squeezing your buttocks as hard as you can and lifting that buttock up. Then you lift one leg up, you hold it 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you bend your knee down and you slowly bring your pelvis down. Then you lift up again, squeeze your buttocks hard. Then you lift your right leg straight up, you hold it 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you bend your knee and you bring your pelvis down. You do 3 sets of 10 as well for this one. Then we're going to do the stretch. 2 stretches and 2 tennis ball exercises. So the stretches are the piriformis stretch. Your right leg is straight. Your left knee, you're going to bring it towards your right shoulder. You're going to hold your right ankle and your left knee, and you're going to pull towards your chest. Hold the stretch 30 seconds, 3 times. Make sure your pelvis, I'm cheating a little bit, make sure your pelvis doesn't lift the floor. And you stretch 3 times, 30 seconds. The other stretch was the one for the front of your foot, where you are against the wall. You put the top of your foot on the floor, and you stretch that for 30 seconds, 3 times. If you find that this is cramping your foot, then you roll the tennis ball 10 times before you do that stretch. Then the 2 tennis ball exercises are the ones where you lie on your stomach with the ball under your thigh, and you bend your knee 10 times. Bring your heel to your buttock. The more you bend your knee, the more you're going to feel it. You do 10 times in each position, and you roll the ball to different positions when you do that. The other one, I don't have a chair, but it's the one sitting on the kitchen chair that you have with the ball under your hamstring, and then you were straightening and bending your knee 10 times in each position. And that's group B.